Hey EOS friends, this is for all EOS leaders working to get their rock percentage to 80+%. In working with 40+ leadership teams, I've seen thousands of rocks getting defined. And I'm constantly reminded that writing a great rock is a journey, not a simple recipe. So here are 4 tips to help you coach your team and yourself to get to that 80% target. Success is what? Fill in the blank. At the very least, every rock has to have a clear measure of what done or success is for that rock. I coach my teams to have a last sentence of every rock being success is, and then fill in the blank. Be patient and focus on learning each quarter. We talk in Focus Day about writing smart rocks, and yet almost every leadership team messes up that first set of rocks. EOS is a time-phased approach to learning, so practice and improvement is the focus. Always end a quarter with what did we learn and how can I apply that to next quarter to move towards 80% done. Have a rock hardening process. There are many reasons rocks need some work after the session. For some of you, saying no is hard. We hope that happens in the EOS session, but sometimes it doesn't. For some of you, input from your team is critical before you start the work. One client commented about needing a process for finalizing rocks. So I simply went to the board and outlined what I called a rock hardening process. And in it, the team agreed that all rock plans should be finalized by the first L10 after a quarterly. And if there were any issues, the owner would simply take a to-do to revise it after the team had given them input. It helped them immensely, and it was super simple. Finally, have simple language for rock clarity. For example, use things like plan in place, approved, and on track to define this rock needs a plan, and done is that it's on track by the end of the quarter. Or rock complete and reviewed with this team for a rock that needed to get completed and this team ultimately had sign off on that final rock. 80% rock completion rate is always the goal, and hopefully these 4 tips will make the journey a little easier. So until next time, go lead.